Okay guys, we have a live look now at the current radar. As you can see, there's still some leftover snow showers and they're just sliding in. Most of this should be north of the viewing area. These are all lake effect streamers coming in. Some people saw some squally weather yesterday, but I do not believe you're going to see a whole lot in the way of squalls today. The winds are still going to be whipping, so you're going to be looking at some real strong northwest winds all day today, which is going to make it feel even colder than it already is. So be prepared for that. We tried to put out the advisory yesterday as soon as possible. Unfortunately, because I had work and everybody else, Mikey and Pete, were very busy, we were unable to get you guys the update in any kind of detail. I was hoping to be able to put a map up or something, but we figured just before I left, put up the high wind warning so you guys were aware. And the National Weather Service, they put up that warning a little bit later than we had expected. So it came as a little bit of a surprise to us, but we had winds that were 30, 40 miles an hour. And actually, there is quite a few people now who are without power. So if you look here,
Fire.
Turn that off now.
What am I supposed to do?
If you take a look here, this is a power outage.
Fire.
I'm sorry for the... Hold it in. I'll do it upstairs now. Sorry guys, I have fire alarms that are randomly going off in my house. My house is not on fire, I want to assure you. Guys, I apologize very much for that. I'm sorry. So this right now is the current power outages in Pennsylvania. As you can see, it's very sporadic. There's widespread power outages across the area, but only a few customers, 472, 119. I mean, if this is your area, then obviously this is going to be quite a bit more quite a bit more dramatic. However, I don't know how to get that up. There we go. How to get that up the screen. If you head down towards Harrisburg, you're looking at over 1,100 people without power as we speak. So, guys, anywhere you see these orange spots, it's anywhere from 50 to 500. But as you can see, these numbers are smaller. You have 275 here in the area here, basically Monroe County here. So guys, yeah, this is just an idea. So you see the grid here. If you are without power, please let us know in the comment section. We'd love to hear about it, just so we are aware and we can tell people what's going on. Let's see, guys. There is our comment section here. That's what I kind of wanted to see. And I don't know how this looks to everybody right now, so let's try to get a feel for this. I want to see what it looks like here. And I don't know how this looks to everybody right now. Okay, so as I'm looking at it now, so I'm seeing this is, yeah, the chat is, no, this is going to be tough here. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to the regular screen here. Sorry, I'm tinkering with some stuff here, so try to give you guys a better, a better look and stuff. So we're going to go to the GFS model here and take a look at what it thinks. So the GFS model has just a front coming through here. This was, oh, sorry, this is a couple of days ago. I thought that was yesterday. Apologize. So remember that I told you guys all week about that cold high pressure that would be camped out? Well, that's what we're looking at now, and that's why you're seeing some of these winds coming in. Strong pressure gradient, winds are howling out of the northwest, and you're getting much colder air moving into the area. That is going to dissipate. However, I want you guys to prepare for a very windy week. You're going to see a lot of wind all week long. So this high pressure moves out of the area. However, you get a low that rolls in. It's gonna go north of us by the look of it. However, the low pressure has counterclockwise winds coming out of the northwest. So you're also going to see windy conditions from this storm that's going to miss us. That's Wednesday. As we move forward, this was that coastal low that we were tossing back and forth, the idea of a storm forming. It looks unlikely now. There's nothing forcing this north, which is what you'd need. So it's meandering west, and I no longer think there's any type of threat right now for this storm at all. I think it's going to move harmlessly out to sea, and you're not going to see anything out of this. As you see, it just moves off coast, and that's all. Now notice the isobars. We still have the general wind direction is from the north. And what that means is you're going to have colder air and winds blowing from the Canadian provinces, and that's going to be colder air for you. So even when the temperatures are going to be warming up a little bit, moderating, you're still going to have some pretty good winds whipping around for the next several days. Guys, I apologize. I'm yawning here. I worked all night, so. And as we move ahead in time, we're on the 4th, 5th. Another cold high. Again, cold high sets up. Colder air moves into the area. But these high pressure systems are actually protecting us if you don't want snow. Where you see a high pressure system, and you see what you'll see here is actually troughing in the west and then ridging in the east. And that's what we're seeing. Evidenced by these high pressures, these lows here bringing some troughiness down. And the general high pressure systems here are keeping warmer air locked into the south. So there's no type of storm track that could affect us in the next foreseeable future. That's all I can say. I see nothing here but high pressure, mostly sunny skies. There's no storms. Very boring forecast here, guys. Nothing. You have a cutter here. It's going to miss us. Finally, it looks like on the 11th, we have a front coming through. Looks entirely possible with this front here. Could see some thunderstorms. It's a possibility. Don't know yet. Too early to tell, but there's a possibility there. And then as we move ahead, your next storm chance, another chance of thunderstorms. Possibly. Looks like some lines are forming here according to this. Really cold air up to the north, but I think we're going to get spared from that. Now, at the risk of, and here's another storm system with potential thunderstorms, maybe even snow behind it. At the risk of sounding like I'm speaking too early, I think your best chance of a big storm are probably waning by the day here to the point where I don't want to say winter's over. Something could surprise us, but the days are definitely getting warmer as we move towards spring, and not feeling here. This is way out 18th right now, and again showing something, but that's too far in advance. I'm not going to buy much into that. So guys, this is what I want you to see right now. This is a wind chill, actual air temperatures over the next several days. So this is right now Tuesday. And let's take a look at what the trend is for the wind chills. Wind chills could be down around 0 tonight as temperatures drop. Even below 0 in some of the northern areas, Scranton possibly. Wind chills tomorrow in the teens. Finally, on Wednesday, it'll warm up with less windiness. And then we get back into some of the windier weather as the temperatures drop. There's a 4-degree, -1. This is on Friday. So this wind is going to be with us for quite a while. And that's what I want you guys to be aware of. Very windy weather ahead, and it's going to be chilly. We're going to look at the Madden-Julian oscillation, and I know not everyone has any idea what this is or how to interpret this map here. So what this is showing, and I'll make it simple as I possibly can, this line here, which I'm very crooked this morning, this line here, that's a very crooked line. Anything that you see in any of these areas here, That's a cold look. What this is where the strongest forcing is near the equator. So imagine this is the equator here. And this is indicating where the most precipitation, that's forcing, the strongest area of convection, thunderstorm activity, moisture, is going to sit in relation to the equator. What you want to see if you want snow and cold is you want to see this MJO in 7, 8, 1, possibly even 2, somewhere in this area. This is a cold look. Everything on this side, so 7, 8, 1, and 2 are all cold looks to them. And if the MJO, if the tropical forcing is what's driving the temperature, and it does in a lot of cases, this will lead to colder weather patterns over the U.S. and opportunities for snow. Now what you see here is in February, and these go every single day. So if you follow the pattern here, and we'll start off at, let's see, what's our first day that we can find here? Sorry guys, I'm trying to get a feel here. I believe we're at the 11th here. So we actually came out of 6 at the end of January. And we moved, oh my God, it's like skipping, sorry guys. And we moved from 6 to 7, which was a cold look. And we looped around here for a couple days. And this is when we had all those snowstorms back to back to back to back to back to back. Since then, we plummeted into the circle of death. And now we're working our way out of the circle of death. And now we're in Section 6. Section 6 is a warm weather pattern. I will show you what Section 6 typically looks like. If I could find where I put it, sorry. Nope, that wasn't it. Let's see, where did I hide it? Sorry, guys. There we go. This is Section 6. I will circle it for you and tell me if this looks familiar at all. This is, sorry, Phase 6. I keep saying section. This is a Phase 6 look right here. As you can see, what does Phase 6 indicate? Troughing in the west and ridging in the east. And that's exactly what we're seeing now. The MJO is what is driving our weather pattern right now. During the majority of the month of February, we were in a phase, let's go back, I apologize. So we were here in 7, all right? So if you take a look, sorry guys, I'm working on it here. So actually, they're showing a Phase 7 look to be a little bit warmer look, which was not what we saw whatsoever. We actually saw troughing in the east and more ridging in the west. So, go back to the MJO here. Again, ideally, you want to be in this general area. You don't want to be on the right side of the MJO. This is going to be warmer weather. And if you're looking for snowstorms and cold, this is not where you want to be. And this is where we're heading. And we're probably going to stay here for a very long period of time. So our official forecast, as you see, wind is going to be a predominant feature of the next several days. Tuesday, that's today, we're looking at 20 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts possibly. Thursday, somewhere in the 10 to 20 range. Friday, I would say the same, 10 to 20 range. Saturday, more like 10 to 15. Starting to die off a little bit. Here's your day. 49 degrees Wednesday. That's your best chance for a nice day this week, because you're going to have low winds on Wednesday. These days, I mean, this isn't bad. You're looking at, average to, this is above average. These are average, slightly below average, but overnight lows are still going to be cold. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. It's not going to be warm by any means. These temperatures here would be cold enough to support snow, but there's just nothing coming anywhere near us. The pattern is not looking good. It doesn't look good for the rest of the first half of the month, and then the second half of the month could be too late. So guys, enjoy this weather. You had a tough February. It was a long winter. However, it looks like spring is beginning to transition in the NEPA area. So get out, enjoy it. Try not to be too cold, but it looks like this is what we're dealing with now for the next several weeks. And I can't really see the pattern breaking significantly in that time frame. So guys, shorter video than normal. This is all I have for you today. This is tonight for me, but today for you. So this is Scott with NEPA Storm Chasers. I'm signing off. You guys have a wonderful day. And if anything occurs, if there's any more power outages, we'll update you. Please let us know in the comment section and on the Facebook page if there's power outages near you or any damage from wind or anything else. Thank you guys, and have a